我们都是一家人. There is any Filipino here? No Filipino? Okay. nasasabi 갖고 오세요. Well, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Dr. Kim. I come from Korea. I have been to Saudi Arabia 20 years. I was working there as private physician for the royal family. Two of king, I was private doctor and take care of the whole royal family as well. Anyway, as you can see here, the pictures. So actually my profession is Oriental medical doctor. As you know, is very familiar with Asian. My profession is acupuncture treatment and herbal medicine and chiropractic and Mox Boston. This is my field was there. 20 years working and 16 years I was work with the King of Saudi. Well, here also I take care of a lot of patients for free of charge. Have you heard that any person can cure deaf and mute? Nobody can do in the world, right? Because someone who since baby born cannot be here. Even you pinching to the body cannot be say ah. So it's very difficult to cure. Even the medicine or even surgery cannot do that. But only one person can cure here. Really, I can do the treatment. It's more than 230 cases in Philippines. Maybe you can see the vice president of Philippines. I have good connection in the also president in Philippines and to the China, all of the world. I take care of more than 500 cases of the deaf and mute. So I take care of. In the future, if you have any deaf and mute case around of you, just contact me. I will come to you and free of charge. Huh? I'm not charged to you. Okay. So anyway, when I take care of the patients, I found out a lot of cases of the patients, they have lungs problem. But modern people, when they working from the house to the office, just to go and come, there is no exercise enough. So actually we have the left side lung and right side lung, 2 pieces of lung. And also the right side 3 pieces and left side is 2 pieces of lung. When they have smoking and the pollution and a lot of problems impacting to the upper lungs. So let me tell you today, let's put the deep breathing and refreshing your lungs. Okay? You stretch your arms, your hands put it on the back. When I say 1, we're going to inhale. Inhale times, you must open and deep breathing. When I say 2, it will be going to exhale, okay? Let's go 1, 2. Let's go one more time. 1, 2. Let's go one more time. 1, 2. So you want healthy person, right? When you do only 3 times, already you feel dizzy, some of them. Am I right? Because when you do, you didn't do the deep breathing. When you do the deep breathing, it's fully oxygen go to the lung. When you do removing, CO2 is come out. So that's why sometimes you feel dizzy. Why? Even oxygen not enough supply to your brain. Okay? So we need the exercise. All right. So what I did before to here, you can see the free treatment more than 230. After that, there is many, they say thanks to here and from Philippines, even the United States, Los Angeles also they give me the special certification here. Well, today, let me tell you, you know what kind of flower of this one? Excuse me? This is banana flower. You didn't know that? Even when I show to the Korean, nobody knows. Even you don't know what is the flower of this one. Okay, so let's see another flower. This one called the banana heart, right? You know, the 10 years before, actually in Korea, we have exactly 4 seasons. Every 3 months going to change. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. So winter time is very cold, so there is no banana tree. 100% banana we are importing. 10 years before, it was very much expensive. One piece of banana, it was $1. Yeah, it was. So anyway, this banana tree, and you know how much good for the health this banana flower. I will tell you. You know, this one is the really good for the regulating menstrual cycle, good for the woman. But you have too much banana heart here. Actually, in Korea, we don't have at all. But this is really good for it is the best food for lactating mother and diabetic patients also very good. You can make a salad, you can make a soup, whatever. It is very good for and cure anemia and provide effective function of the kidney also very good and relieve you from constipation. Very easy to remove because there is a lot of fiber and cure ulcer also good and reduce high blood pressure. There is two kinds of high blood pressure also is very good and strengthen uterus ends also. And one banana tree is how many pieces of banana producing, you know? Just the guess. How many? 100. Actually, from at least 150 pieces to 400 banana is produced from one trees. And then when you do produce one banana trees, should we have to cut it off? Cannot be the renewal, you know. So let's go to here. Actually, the banana peel. When you take off the skin, there is the fiber is coming, right? This is really good for the body. Also, we can tell you it's a mineral warehouse. For the bug or mosquito biting times, you just put it on here. There'll be no more itchings. And also, number 2, there is also the burn or any scratch your skin, you just put on in here. Also, this one will be the relief. And number 3, and stuck in the skin, sometimes like a needle, huh? Also, you put it here. Automatically, you will going to remove it. And then, also, there is so many things. Even if you use with the banana peel on the massage your teeth will become white because there is the potassium is there. It's true. And also, the wrinkle prevent. You didn't try before, so maybe when you go back tonight, everybody will put on your face, right? And also, you make the drinking tea. This one will be calm down your bodies. And also, as I told you, the constipation also very good, and then lower cholesterol control also it is very good. And then also there is the lutein here. So if you eat the continuously, actually it is not sweet, but if you eat this one, the banana peel, there is a lot of lutein there. So the view and sight will be better to clean your eyes. And improve depressions, also it is good. When you feel angry or you have stress, if you use this one, it will come down also good. And diet effect also is good. Why? Because one piece of banana is going to 86 kilocalories. It's enough to full of your stomach, and also the calorie also is very high. So there is so many things here. So next times, don't throw the banana skin. So you can use that one, okay? All right. But one thing have to be careful. So who has the kidney problems, we have to be very careful because there is a lot of the potassium, you have to be careful. But banana with the soy milk, when you mix it together, it is good for your health. Okay, how to create our body? Since 5,000 years before, recording in the Oriental books, said each person has each universe. We said 5,000 years before, they said there's 9 black holes in the universe. But Western scientists use the microscope, they are looking for the black hole. They found only 7 holes. But 30 years before, they found another 2 holes. They ask us, how you know 5,000 years before there is 9 holes? But we said, we didn't have that time, of course, right? But when we looked at our body, always matching with the universe. You know how many holes you have? Let's calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And there's another 2 holes, right? Someone has 3 holes, must check it out. All right. So totally actually the 9 holes as like 9 black holes. 7 holes was there, 2 holes was hidden on the other side. So if you see the universe, 5 ocean, 6 continental, right? So our body also exactly 5 ocean and 6 continental. What is the continental? Lungs, kidney, liver, it is like continental. And we have also the sometimes windy, sometimes tendering, sometimes writing, right? Exactly what we have always communicate our universe out with the physical bodies. And your heart is not exactly in the center, 23.5 degree on the left side. Like what? Universe. Am I right? Actually, the heart is not exactly in the center, exactly 23.5 degree on the left side. And also, we have a brain wave, 7.83 hertz, like magnetic wave in the earth. So that's why we are always communicate our body and with earth. But modern time, most of the people, we are living in the apartment. We don't have a chance to touch our foot on the ground, right? Everywhere concrete, put the carpet and block. We don't have chance. But when you have time to go to the seaside, remove your shoes and socks and touch directly to the feet with the sands, you can get a lot of the ozone with communicate your body with the Earth's magnetics. Will be releasing your stress, will be have good energy. Let me tell you, someone who live in Singapore more than 40 or 50 years, and later tomorrow you fly to the America, more than how many hours? Sometimes 12 and 13 hours different. Only men who understand the early morning before sunrise, you feel more strong, right? No? Yeah, yes? Only before sunrise more strong. But tomorrow you fly to America, automatically following the American time. Why? Our body with the sun always communicate. You see? So our body is like that. Anyhow, in America, it was several years before, there was the American Memory Championships. One of guy here, his name is the Nelson. He become champions. How he become champions? His memory is very important, right? So one day dinner times, in the dining table, sit all the family together. In front of him, there was grandmother was sitting there, and grandmother said, "Where is the Nelson?" Nelson was in front of her, but Nelson said, "I'm Nelson, Mom." But she said, "No, not you. Where is the Nelson?" And it was not joke. The other day, he take her grandmom to go to the hospital. They found out she become Alzheimer. You see? So after that, this guy, what he started to think about the brain. Actually, the brain also, we need special food for the improving the memory and keeping young. When we become the more than 40 years old, memory will be going to release. Why? Because it's going to dry. We need to fully supply the oxygen and supply the energy to the head. This guy will see that within 15 minutes, 339 numbers he remember. And within 15 minutes, 256 words he can remember. And within 30 minutes, 907 numbers he can remember. It means very, very strong memory, right? So they asked to him, how you have to this much strong memory? He said everything's come from the supporting from DHA. What is the DHA? As I told you, our brain also needs food. How we can increase our brain to make strong the keeping the memory? So I will tell you. You will see here, healthy human and unhealthy human. Two brain is here. On the left side, healthy brain is fully occupied. On the other side, you can find out so many holes, right? Because when it's going to dry your brain, you will lose a lot of the memory. So how we can do this one to keeping? This one is the omega-3. We found out many places in the omega-3. So you will see here, if you supply the omega-3 to the children, you can increase the more than 3.5 point IQ. And also, if you take at least the 2 pieces of the fish in a week, you can also have the 30% increase the brain strongs. And there is also as I told you, the 2 kinds of the blood pressure also possible to control. And also here, even the heart disease and blood circulation and even diabetic also possible to control using the omega-3s. So here, there is another also the advantage here, aging. If you take the continuous the omega-3, and number 2, allergy. Which one who has the body's itching and scratching also possible to the helping with omega-3. And then the angina and Alzheimer, asthma, the coughing also helping and there is many the things. Atopic allergy also is possible, and then attention deficit and autism, even cancer will going to help to your body with the omega-3. We have here the Atomy omega-3. So this one also, as I told you, the modern lifestyle, we have a heavy drink, alcohol, and not enough exercise, and from the pollution, from the stress, and many problems, the modern style of our bodies. But here, even whatever you take the food cannot be accepted our body. Only possible to accept the adult 10 to 15% only. But for the children, you will see they need a lot of the omega-3, but only 3 to 6% accepted from the food. But here, if you take the omega-3 or the Atomy omega-3 will be helping a lot of the things. Here also in Korea, after cancer, there is many problems from the heart disease or the blood, the circulation problem, they are going to die. So we need the omega-3 here. So there is 2 types of the fats, unsaturated and saturated fat. As you can see, the fat protect the blood vessels, and the external intake is needed as the body does not produce enough in our own, So that's why we need. But here, like sesame oil or perilla oil, canola oil, or omega-3 will be helping you for the blood circulation, for protecting the heart attack and these kinds of the things. But here, you will see here the pig fat or butter or palm oil. These things is really not good to your bodies. So, and Atomy, the Alaska, the omega-3 is the fresh omega-3 from the clean Alaska region. And you can use the 2 capsules a day, actually the 700 omega-3, and scientifically the refined with over 65% of EPA and DHA supplied to your body. Also the different companies, they used 1,000 milligrams. Sometimes you found out the 1,200 milligram in the 1 capsule is too big size, but we have the very easy to swallow, the 550 milligrams. All right, so what is the body immunity? Someone who infection HIV virus, but he live 20 years, 30 years, no problem. But someone who infection HIV virus, same virus, but who is going to die within 2 months and 3 months. Why? Same virus. Why who live 30 years, no problem? Why who is going to die within 2 months? Because it's body immunity. Whatever you have a body immunity, it is strong, you will protection any kinds of virus or the bacteria. Just think about you. How easy to catch a cold? How easy to catch the diarrhea? Everything is come from your body immunities. right? So today, let me tell you how we increased our body immunity. Of course, you need the exercise, but also food also very important. So today, let me tell you, body immunity, any kinds of the virus or bacteria coming from the outside, from the food or from the breathing, from the anything come from outside, we are going to protecting power, call it the body immunities. There is, our body cell is more than 7 billion body cells. Only 3% possible to protection, as like the police, like army. 3% only. But it means it's very busy to them, right? So we call it, there's many different kinds of cell, call it NK cell, natural killing cell. This is most important. But we have a B cell and T cell, but B cell and T cell cannot be killed directly. They have to go there if they found the virus, and then they have to design how to attack to them. But here, before I show you this kinds of the, So let me go to here, our product, the HemoHIM. We'll see the HemoHIM. And same as I told you, is increasing the body immunity here. We'll see it. And actually, the 8 years we study about the HemoHIM. Actually, the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, they started the study. Why? Many cases of the cancer patients, when they go to the hospital, immediately they're going to start the treatment with chemical treatment or X-ray. If you use the chemical or X-ray treatment, we're going to hair falling, tooth falling, even the different cell they are going to killing. But it's how we increase the body immunity. Most important things, as I told you here, the HemoHIM, we have different kinds. You will see here, the bacteria. In the center, green color is call it the tuberculosis, is the lung disease. So when this kinds of infection in your body, automatically coming the white cell, they cross and killing. But if you don't have enough body immunity strong, cannot be killing them. So here, as I told you, NK cell, if they found the tumor cell or the cancer cell, any kinds of bacteria or virus, they just go there and they make a hole, call it the periporine, put inside and explosion, automatically killing them. But like the T cell and B cell is different, but NK cell is most important. Every person, we are produced daily more than 2,000 to 5,000 cancer cells every day. But NK cell cannot be kill all of them. Daily 200 to 300 cancer cell only killing. But what about the less amount of cancer cells? Still in our body actually. If you don't have enough the body strong, will going to something happen here and there. So you will see around your peoples and your neighbor, there's many people they have the cancer in the moment here. So we have here, as I told you, the product, the HemoHIM, how we did the 3 kinds different of the herbal medicine. We put first, what we do, combination of equal amount of Angelica gigas and the Syndium officinale and Paeonia japonica. 3 kinds different. Same quantity, we put all together. And for example, each 100 gram of the mixed herbal medicine with 1,000 milligram distilled water together. And then we start boiling 4 hours. After that, remove the sunlight. And then this one, we call it the HIM1. After this one, we put in the ethanol 4 times amount of HIM1, and then we put this one to left to 16 hours at the below 25 degrees. After that, we put in the machine, we collecting together HIM and the other one we put together, we become the HemoHIM. This one more than 8 years, Korean Atomy, the Energy Institute, we studied. What he said before, actually this one, Korean Atomy Energy Institute, is belong to government. And then we receive and we start selling through to the Atomy. As I told you here, exactly what we have, the 3 kinds different. So let me see the one by one. We call it Angelica gigas. This one, actually the smell is very fresh and a little bit bitter. But this is very good for there is a lot of the B12, good for the anemia and blood flow, the best for the woman's health and rich folate, and iron also. Who has the dizziness and who has not enough the iron, you can use this one kinds of the herbs also to possible helping. This one also for the good protection Alzheimer, allow to brain and development and increase the concentrations. And also for the good for the moisturizing skin to the skin, is keeping the moisturing. And this kinds of also a lot of things to helping the blood pressure also controlled. And the other one, call it the syndrome of Snell-McGinnis. And this one also the good for the woman health and the menstrual pain. And there is a lot of also the advantage and blood circulation. Who has the hair loser? Who has the hair is not enough strong, also for helping for the hair loser. And the calming quality and many helping to this kind. And number 3 is called it the Pioneer Japonica. And this one also revitalizing, refresh the soul and fatigue and vitality. It means to increase your body who has the weakness after baby delivery or after sickness who has the body is weak, you can use this one. Also helping to the liver function, also good. And the good for the woman and the inflammation, pain relief, and the arthritis, headache, and gastrics. So possible to helping this one. And this is call it our product, the HemoHIM. Who need the HemoHIM? Who is the sports the after exercise when you feel the weakness peoples on housewife who work too much stress in the house or after the sickness, also the worker and student, even the old peoples. It's too fast, right? Yeah. Anyway, the HemoHIM, as I told you, the omega-3, we have two products. Really, this is best quality and for the helping is good for our bodies. All right, here, let me show you here one of the stone here. There is one son come to his father. He asked me, what is the life of my father? And the father, he go to bring these kinds of the stone, give to his son. My son, you go to the market, street market, you sit there. And any person ask you, just put the 2 finger. And then he sit there. Nobody will buy, right? Because this is stone. And many people is come and go, come and go. One woman come to ask him, you want the sale of this one? I want to buy this one. I want to put in my garden. And how much you want to sell? He just put the 2 finger. And then she said, $2? And then he doesn't talk anything. He take and go home to his father. Father, she want to buy $2. Do I sell? Don't talk. And now you go to where? And then he said, go to the museum. And then he go to the market. To go to the museum. He showed to the museum director. When he found this stone, wow, how you found of this stone? It's very rare in the world. I want to buy. How much you want to sell? He just put the 2 finger again. And then he said, you want to sell the $20,000? And then he was shocked. He come back to his father. He want to buy the $20,000, Baba. Do I sell? No, don't talk. And then now you go to where? Jewelry market. And then he go there. He showed to this stone. He said, he want to buy this one. And then also he put the 2 finger. Now he want to buy $200,000. Here, father and son and market woman. And there is one museum director, one of the jewelry factory. 3 different person wanted to buy. But price, how much big different? From $2 to the $200,000. What do you think? When you look at this stone, just the stone itself, look beside of your partner. He is like a stone. Just check your partner. Why you don't like to look at your partner? Look. If you look the $2, he will be like the $2. Right? If you think he is the $20,000, he will become $20,000. If you think about the $200,000, it's possible to become the $200,000. Because he looks like a stone, but You don't know who he has, what kind of relation with whom. This is most important in our life. Many people we met and go and come and go and come and go, but we don't know who is he. I will tell you, one of the members in Korean Atomy, she was just every month just $2,000, $3,000. One day he met one of the Taiwan members. When he go back to Taiwan, she become now, I don't know, monthly more than $5,000 his incomes. You see, this is our life. What do you think? So actually that stone inside was the very, very beautiful stone was there. So this one become more than $200,000. All right, so I will try to read, but 这位父母在，不为有必有帮 is correct? 这位不民主有意不利是就雇主投资 Am I right? Very difficult. I will tell you. If your parents in your house, don't go far away. Even if you go far away, you must tell to your parents, I'm going to here or there. If your parents calling you, if you have the food in your mouth, you have to throw out your food, you have to answer to your parents. You know why? If you don't have your parents, how you will come to here? Am I right? You should think, whatever you go, always think about your parents. The prophet Moses, he was received the 10 commandments at Mount Sinai. And there's 10 orders from the God, from 1 to 5, between the God with human. And fifth one, what I'm written here, Deuteronomy chapter 5:16, between human to human. And first word order about your parents. Your business, of course, is very important, but don't forget your parents. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. You are priceless to us. Thank you very much. Thank you.